don't always know where you're headed? What if you lose your footing and end up on the ground? Letting gravity push you around. 'Cause it will. Gravity will do its thing. A state-of-the-art Lockheed Electra is just as susceptible to it as you are. But the scary part isn't falling. It's not knowing what it'll feel like to land. I've always found that the best thing you can do is to take a friend with you. It sounds cheesy, but things aren't quite so scary when you aren't alone. You are here.
Sorry?
That's what you always see on a map when you're about to start a journey. You are here. Sometimes it's marked with a little X, sometimes a pin, or, this is my favorite, a little balloon. And sometimes it's just an arrow pointing to a spot that was too small for words.
This one has the little X. Although you are here isn't too helpful when you're not where you're supposed to be.
Where are you supposed to be?
Where the exit is. My mom, she said she'd come up, but...
It's that way. First time?
I'm Harriet.
Amelia.
Like the famous one.
If that helps you remember.
It does. I guess we'll see you next week.
Roger that. You probably think I was named after the famous one. I was. When I was little, my mother plastered pictures of airplanes all over my bedroom walls. She must have had high hopes. All I remember is being really satisfied with myself when I projectile vomited an entire bowl of oatmeal all over them. That was a good day. So, yeah, not much in common, although I can't resist a well-drawn map. My favorite is the kind that says, not drawn to scale. I mean, technically, of course, no map is really drawn to scale because the Earth is spherical and you can't just squash it. But I'm talking about the kind where something important is bigger, even if it's not accurate. Something important always feels bigger. Especially if you think it's bigger than you. So much bigger that you get lost in between, and then you are here becomes something entirely different.
I can see the markings where your feet have been. I can place my soles on that same road again. I can roll, I can ride, I can run, but you're already gone. I'm not afraid of getting lost. Sooner or later our paths will have crossed. I am more than okay. I am fine. When I can't read the map you show me, when I can't find the light you shine, you took the first step into darkness and saved me a trip through time. You are here, you are everywhere to me. You are gone, I don't wanna set you free. Even if trouble comes ahead, even if my words turn to lead, even if gravity happens instead, you'll be with me till dawn, even though you're long, long gone.
And the way is clear 'cause you are here.
And the way is clear 'cause you are here. And the way is clear 'cause you are here.
Good morning, go-getters of Gutenberg High. This is your Queen of the Jungle, Principal Stevens, roaring by with another all-school video assembly. I was just browsing some wicked memes and wanted to snap some chatty happenings here at our beloved school. First, congratulations to our Gutenberg Felines badminton team, who almost beat the Peterson Bears last week. Go Felines! means fly, birdie, fly. In addition, just a reminder that the upstairs hallway is blocked off due to construction for our brand new science wing, which will be opened for beakers and test tubes and monsters and all kinds of wacky fun this January. And now for our main dish, the fancy feast. As you may have heard, this year's theme is Choose Your Own Adventure. And like every year here at Gutenberg, it's all about you. So, this year's school-wide project is going to have a little twist. The project will be in the form of an essay. Instead of each student being assigned a topic, you'll have the freedom to choose your own adventure, your own subject area, that is, from such fabulous choices as literary classics, influential historical figures, and natural phenomena. Then, once you've got your subject, come up with your own special topic and blow us all away.
I think I'm about ready to blow myself away.
Remember, this paper is important. It is worth an entire 20% of your final cumulative GPA for the year. So choose wisely, work hard, eat a balanced breakfast, be nice to animals, and most importantly, do not hand this assignment in late. It will not be accepted.
That's the circle of life.
This is Mufasa, signing off. Have the freedom to choose your own adventure, your own subject area, that is, from such fabulous choices as literary classics. Choose your own adventure. Choose your.
Why do they make us write these stupid essays that all have to be 1,000 pages long? What do they think we have to say that isn't wrong? How many times can I rephrase the same freaking line 1,000 ways and find it didn't make sense all along? When will I be able to express the absolute mess that goes on in my brain? How can I explain to that grown-up looking nerd when I cannot find a word? Okay, first of all, why would anyone kill a mockingbird? Is it because it was mocking them? Was it a bad bird? It was a bad bird, wasn't it? It's never an insult to be called what somebody thinks is a bad name. Okay, well that's relatable. Oh my god, I can use that. Then I can just write some filler about the meaning of life or something. That's what all books end up being about anyway. To kill a mockingbird is not a nice thing to do, oh god. Look, whatever happens to this bird, it couldn't possibly need my words. How, with everybody standing there, could you even dare to have so much to tell? Why does the tolling of a bell or Gatsby's flashing light mean that I have to write? I don't want a soliloquy to tell you what's wrong with me. What good is free speech if you're not even free? 'Cause your only option is not to be. Why do they make us read this garbage with characters I can't relate to at all, and text I haven't thought about since fall? I guess it's time that I start writing a paper that's defensible and strong. But when you have less song than all the birds, you're muted, your colors are diluted, and you cannot find the words. What's in a word? Better yet, what's in a name? Well, a bunch of letters, I guess, but it's more than that, isn't it? For instance, I'm Rent. I see you searching your brain for answers. Rents as in rinse and repeat, and hey man, the rent's due. I'll suffer all that just to avoid being called
Terry!
Thank you, Sylvia. I'm supposed to call her Mom, but she won't call me what I want to be called, so I call her Sylvia. Well, actually, I usually call her Butterfingers because one time she dropped a saute pan and then went to pick it up and then dropped it again and then went to pick it up and then dropped it again, and so it went on forever and ever. Amen. Regrettably, she doesn't hate it as much as I hate Terry. You may ask, is it short for Theodore? No, it's not, because then I'd have options, choices, such as Thea or Ted or Teddy. Okay, not Teddy, but the point is, I could choose. But it's Terrence, and for Terrence, there's only one. One that can only be described as the cool aunt. You know, your cool Aunt Terry, maybe with an I in the end for an extra kick, who just got back from a trip to an impoverished country where she drank lots of mojitos and says it changed her life. That's a Terry. I'm not a Terry.
Terry?
It's Rent. How hard is it to just call someone what they want to be called? Someone just starts calling you whatever they want before you can say any words, much less write them. Banana puree, not carrot. Pink pajamas, not purple or yellow or blue. Paulson Elementary, not Freeman, where all your friends are your stupid name that you have to carry around for the rest of your life. And by the time you can choose anything, it's all stuff that means too much and carries too much weight. What college you want to go to, what do you want to say to a friend who's just having a hard time. And just when you have the option to choose, you don't want to choose anymore. Because once you do, there's no going back. Wow. Harriet Marsh and the Disastrous Deck, Chapter 18. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know anyone who types so fast. I call BS. So what are you up to? Ah, right. Well, you'll be fine. Unlike me. What? Oh, well, that is completely impossible. You're like the best writer I've ever met. What is it then? Did your quill run out of ink? Alright, I'll stop bothering you and let you work. Touché, Mars. Touché. I'm not sure I'm the only one stalling. I can't be, right? Right? I can't be. Am I? No, probably.
Picasso is not so naive. That's not the way you should paint people's sleeves. He knows where the arms go, and he just pretends like he doesn't. He's cool, not following rules. My dad loves the guy. Says he's a genius because he's imaginative. I guess you could say that it's imaginative to put someone's foot where their armpit usually is. To each his own. My dad, see, I think his opinions about things being beautiful, if they're out of the ordinary, they sort of end with pictures, because that doesn't seem to apply to me. He's pretty strict. He's an army guy. And my mom and my sister, well, they just follow orders. And those orders are, Brent's my boy, and he's a man's man, and he likes westerns, and sports, and weightlifting, and under no circumstances will he be a twinkle-toed little pansy. Okay, he didn't actually say that, but it's pretty obvious. They want me to paint myself right. They want me to paint it all white and start over with colors that don't make a scene. With colors that live in between. At school they forget I'm alive. Everything's bright and intense. I just survive. I'm not strong enough. I'm not tough enough. And I ask myself, why am I this kind of guy who doesn't make his parents proud and who can't say out loud what makes his colors burst? It all feels so rehearsed, and there's no better version of me. It's not in the mirror, it couldn't be clearer. And here I am stuck in my own museum, full of relics of what could have been. just useless complaints on a sad little screen. They want me to paint myself right. They want me to paint myself white and start over with colors that don't cause a scene, with colors that live in between. I'm just a regular teen with a family that's sparkling clean. But each time I despair, I count backwards from 10, and each time I am there, I turn backwards again. And I see it, I see it. Your face is so grand. It should be inside a museum. Picasso is messy, but you are loud and clear. You don't think I see you flying? But I see you. Your smile's not painted at all. Your smile's the reason I fall. And my worries are terribly small. When I know he is there, with his arms in the air. He is so bright, like the girl in the mirror, so bright. Even if I could tell him what's real, would he even believe me at all? When I can't find the words he'd adore, do I tell him the truth? What am I reaching for?
Son?
Oh, hey, Dad. Just working on my essay. I was talking about the painting.
This painting?
Yeah.
What's it called?
Girl Before a Mirror, sir.
You said him. So you meant to say her.
Yes, her. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, her.
We only want the best for you, son. Best. We only want the best for you, son. As you were.
There's nothing inside I'm ignoring, and I don't wanna hide, I'm just boring. And I don't have a clever disguise, and at this point I'm just telling lies. And my heart rips apart when he flies, but I'm pushing RuPaul. To my parents, I'm no one at all. It's not fair, it's not right, that their favorite cuisine are the colors that live in between. Yeah?
There's a girl on the phone for you. The same one as last time.
Oh, it's Avery. I'll call her back. Thanks, Dad.
She seems like a wonderful girl, you know.
Dad?
Calling the house like in the old days, addressing me as sir. That's respect.
Yeah, she's a real peach.
Anything going on there with you two?
Dad!
Okay, just asking.
Avery's my best friend. She calls on the landline and asks for me so my dad can pick it up and think that I'm a chick magnet. Then I FaceTime her back and we talk about the boy I like. It's the ultimate bamboozle.
Brenny!
Hey, what's hilarious?
Oh my god, we're watching a YouTube video about a guy who ate a piece of chicken out of the trash can. Jordan says hi.
That's great. Tell him. Hi, Jordan.
Brenny says hi. Want to see it?
Oh, thanks, but I'm not really in the mood for that.
How could you not be in the mood for that?
I don't know.
What's wrong? You okay?
Yeah, just trying to work on this essay and I can't concentrate.
Ah, thinking about you-know-who. That's so stinking adorable. Are you ever actually going to talk to him?
Whatever. He probably doesn't even know who I am.
Tragic. Hey, you know what would make him know who you are? Talking to him.
Right.
He's actually really nice. He said hi to me the other day.
He did? Well, maybe.
What? He just put it back in the trash? Oh my god! Sorry, what did you say?
Never mind.
No, come on, you were gonna tell me something. Sorry, I'm kind of all over the place.
Maybe you can talk to him since he knows you.
What would I tell him?
I don't know, like, find out if he's like, you know.
If he's an astronaut, I don't...
If he likes not girls.
Right. But I mean, how would I do that?
I don't know. You always have a plan.
Bernie, I don't know how I would just ask that without telling him why I was asking, you know?
Maybe you can just drag up a conversation and it just sort of swings that way. Oh god, did I really just say that?
I don't know. It sounds kind of scripted, you know? Like a show.
Wait, scripted? Like a show? It's perfect!
The podcast.
The podcast?
Dude, the podcast.
The podcast!
Shut up!
Sorry. Gotta go. Later, Aves.
Whoa. Still having trouble coming up with a historical figure?
Every time there's an assignment, I wanna do it good.
You mean-
well, but I can't tell what I should or shouldn't write. Dad says clear the runway. You always say just go. But what I lack is an angle of attack.
Maybe you should-
So I just reinvent the wheel and always watch it roll away. Someday I'll catch it. Till then I'm stuck here on the ground, watching my friends pass right over my head.
Speaking of wheels, why don't...
How do you lift when gravity drags you down? How do you soar with all of the air pressure on you? Someone tell me.
I'm trying.
Someone tell me how to get it right. Yes! Orville and Wilbur, sentences spilled directly on the page, and all the world's a pressure gauge. Steer with the rudder, every word I utter is right. But wait, just like the brothers' first flight, a kitty hawk. Before I run, I gotta learn to walk. Gotta self-propel, gotta listen good. I mean, well, I can tell with Orville in the cockpit and Wilbur running along. I can do no bad. I mean, wrong. Attention! It's the final approach, and there is the landing gear. Out of the way, I am landing here. Turbocharge my ride, no more turbulence, I just glide. Smooth sailing, I'm finally on a roll. I've caught the wind and I'm taking to the sky. Now I am properly stabilized. Fasten your seatbelts, 'cause I can finally do something. Thanks to the guys who started it all that December morning. I'm taking my inaugural flight. I'm taking my inaugural flight. My Wilbur and Orville and Kitty Hawk. North Carolina for 12 glorious seconds. Inaugural
assignment, I can do something good. I mean right!
Ah!
Jesus. Stevens.
What is it this time? Motivational yoga?
Hey there, ferocious felines. This is a great time to remind you all, in case you didn't carefully read the attached PDF on my original email about the essay project, although I'm sure all of you did very carefully and diligently. Just a friendly little reminder that for extra credit, your essays can also be presented in the form of an oral presentation. What does that entail, you ask, for some reason when it was clearly in the PDF attachment? Well, in addition to handing in a final paper, you can present your essay in the form of a speech in front of the school. PowerPoint visual aids and laser pointers are a plus. And P.S., podcasts don't count. You know who you are. Happy trails, boys and girls, and good luck. No pressure.
And there's number 613 on the list of things I won't be doing.
If Dad wanted me to, I would.
You would?
Yeah, even if it wasn't extra credit.
I guess. I don't know if I could get up in front of everyone and do that.
Yeah, probably not.
#281 North Howland. Beyond North. Won't hold with us much longer. Above water. Shut off.
There's something terrifying about saying things out loud. I love you can be the scariest thing of all. Telling someone that you miss them can seem impossible, but when you're in a plane and that plane is going down, your words are life or death. So no matter how scared you are, you say them. Again and again and again. And you hope beyond hope that someone will hear you. For many years after she disappeared, Amelia Earhart's last in-flight messages were dismissed. Bogus. It was said that they were hard to interpret because they were weak and unreadable. Of course, they were distress calls, but people assumed that she simply vanished. But that's not a thing. People don't just vanish, do they? Well, same place, same time next week, Chatterbox?
Roger that, Earhart.
Oh, that's original.
No, not like the famous one, like the words, you know? Like air and heart. Like you have an air heart. Like your heart is, I don't know.
Flying?
Flying.
Roger that.
What good are your maps if the way isn't clear? What good are the markers that say you are here? What use are transmissions if your signal fades? After dark, after storms, after 29 days you spent in the sky, you knew you were meant for the sky. What good is the pilot if planes fall apart? No matter how soaring or hopes or how stout the heart, they couldn't hear you. To try to decipher the message you sent from the sky. From the sky you were sent. From the sky. Like it always did before. Lady Lindy, did you see the moon rise over a bank of cloud? Even if you're not loud enough, I would hear you. Lady Lindy, take me with you on your last flight. Give me a sign 'cause you're alright. Tell me you're fine. I'll pick up the line.
You should rest tonight. You've been hammering this essay for days. Susan said you should try writing in your journal. Have you done that yet? All right, maybe for next session. Well, I'll be waiting for you downstairs. I love you, sweetie.
Hey, any progress? Oh, well, just more screams of terror. So. Oh, I'm waiting to pick up Jordan. They're in a meeting with Stevens. Been there forever. Hey, did you know that Oh, what about Thursdays? What happens on Thursdays? I hope Stevens isn't showing them cat pictures. I'll be here for another 6 hours.
So, Jordan, how are you? You okay?
So, Principal Stevens, I'm hanging in there.
Great. Just wanted to let you know that I received your email.
Great. So what did you think?
Well, first, I so appreciate you reaching out. But I'm gonna level with you. The school budget is a little thin and doesn't really allow for such a big project.
The budget.
The dreaded budget.
Right. Didn't the felines just get new uniforms this year? Again?
Yes. Well, that's different. That's a whole team.
Oh yeah, and this is just one person, so forget it.
No, I did not say that.
You know, it might not just be me. There might be more.
Okay, hear me out. I've come up with a little compromise. Now, how would you feel if you could choose your own adventure?
What?
Choose your own adventure. It's the theme.
The theme for the year, I know. I watch all your videos.
You do?
Yeah, so you're saying you want me to choose between the two we already have?
Well, you see, I pulled a few strings and made sure that the other students wouldn't have a problem with it. You wouldn't be required to use the
The what, ma'am?
The bathroom that...
No, go ahead. You want to finish that sentence? The point is, I would still have to choose.
You would have the freedom to choose.
Having to choose isn't freedom.
Look, Jordan, I respect your adjectives.
Pronouns.
Sorry. I respect them. You know I do. But I'm giving you the opportunity to choose. Even different ones on different days. No one else can do that.
Can't think of anyone else who would want to do that. Here's the thing. I don't want to choose. And it's not that I want to be one thing on one day and then another on another. It's not that I'm split down the middle either. I just don't know. And maybe I never will, and I'm okay with that. More than okay, actually.
Of course.
Besides, if I was being forced to choose, I would be choosing between two things. And neither of those things is me. I know I'm asking a lot, I get it. But this is the choice that I made. The choice to ask you to do something about it.
Alright. Well, I'll see what I can do. Thank you for speaking up. I love your initiative.
Thanks. Have a good day, ma'am.
There you are. Took you long enough. Were you helping her find some hot new lingo to use in her next video, or what? Hey, all you cool cats and kittens, this is your Tiger Queen, Principal Stevens.
Shut up, Bird Brain. It was important.
Bird Brain? Wow. So, how'd it go?
Oh, she was her usual self.
Bumbly and sweet like a manic but endearing cartoon bear?
Something like that. Anyway, I don't know if she'll actually do anything. She mentioned the budget.
Well, that's encouraging.
Yeah. Pretty much an automatic no when money gets involved. Or when they have to actually,
Do something?
Yeah. Is that yours?
Guilty.
Okay, so you're just casually enjoying classics of modern American literature now.
It's for the essay.
Well, why did you choose it if you hate it so much?
I didn't. I just closed my eyes and pointed it, and that was it, because I knew no matter what it was, I would hate it.
Optimistic. Well, it's one of my favorites.
You read it?
Yeah, years ago. You know I've read, like, every book in the house, right? I love Scout.
Is that the bird's name?
Yes. Yes, it's the bird's name.
Gotta start somewhere, right? What's yours?
Well, what?
Your topic.
Oh, I don't know yet.
Oh, you mean you haven't chosen your own adventure? Better get cracking.
Yeah, guess I better.
Finally!
Is the new episode out?
Yeah, let's see. Static friction.
What?
I have no idea.
Hey, 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 it's the podcast song. The podcast song. Yeah, I'm the wheelchair guy. The wheelchair guy. And you're probably gonna listen to this, cause everybody loves the disabled.
You definitely are a nerd, my innocent sponge-hating friend. Anyway, nerd, today we will be talking about static friction, which is the friction that exists between a stationary object and the surface on which it is resting. Once the objects have already started moving, kinetic friction takes over.
I remember learning something about that. Isn't that like what happens when you walk?
Yeah, it's also how wheels work.
Right.
Anywho, the coefficient that measures static friction is represented by the letter mu.
Mew. Like a cat. Stevens would love that.
She would. She would. No, not like a cat. It's Greek. Anyway, so ice is slippery, right?
Right.
Because the coefficient of friction is really low, so it's harder to stand up.
Right.
Or just not fall. Now, the thing about kinetic friction, why don't I just play the song?
What song?
This song. Hit it, boys.
Is there someone else here?
No. When you were with me, I never saw how simple life could be. When days were rough and you needed someone to sweep you off your feet. I was always beside you, right there. Every time you and I would just stand and stare. Get it? 'Cause like mu is the letter that represents...
Yeah, I get it.
Cool. Our love was normal and it never felt forced. But to us, it was electric and our connection seemed lawless. But when I wanted too much and you couldn't give, I had to move on, I just had to go. I'll friction me out of your life, but you gotta know I'm always moving on. I just keep moving on. Since you, I can't stay in one place for a second or two. I love you, but I'm already gone. You know, my parents have plenty of pictures of me downstairs.
Oh, no, I was just sending a text. I wasn't...
Yeah, there are some from the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Really?
No. Now I'm with someone who plays with me all day. Even though when I text her, she just replies K.
Potassium.
Almost kinetic friction. But when I ask for more, I'm always getting less now than I did any day with you. But no, I can't go back, can't deal with the stress, 'cause I'm always moving on. No, thank you. But no, I can't go back, can't deal with the stress, 'cause I'm always moving on. I just keep moving on. Since you, I learned not to be greedy and just do what you can do. I love you, but I'm already gone. And when the rain started to pour, that's when you couldn't take anymore. And then the whole thing just hit the floor. I can't believe it's taken me this long to finally see I need you with me to give my life some stability. Because constant can be a good thing. Even if we gotta go uphill, just grab onto a string and then we'll stop moving on. We can stop moving on. With you, we'll run, we'll jump, we'll drive, we'll fly. You and I, we're always moving on. We can keep moving on. Since you, we won't stay in one place for a moment or two. I love you.
So, is that song like...
Yeah, I wrote it. It's an original.
No, I gathered that.
Oh.
I was just gonna ask, is it autobiographical? That means...
I know what that means. Well, I guess you could say that.
Oh, so you're with a girl.
Oh, I mean, sort of, not really. I mean, I was kind of,
I get it. So, what's your essay about?
My essay? I don't really know yet. What about yours?
Can't tell you. It's bad luck. I'm really particular about these things. Get it? Particle.
I'm pretty bad at writing essays. Almost as bad as that joke.
Okay, fair. It was pretty lame. But how can you be so bad at writing essays when you're so good at writing songs?
Thanks. I'm not sure those things come from the same brain quadrant.
Almost. Hemisphere.
Wow.
Yeah, well, I have a brain-proof method if you want help.
Brain-proof?
Yep, it runs on pure adrenaline.
Right. I don't know. I'm pretty worthless when it comes to staying organized. Music is really more my speed. It lets me express myself. I can't believe it's taken me this long to finally see I need you with me to give my life some stability.
Hey! Do you want my help or not?
Sure. What's the secret, Sensei?
There's a way that I work, and it works every time. When the work needs to get done, you need to prioritize so you get through a page or two. I have a strictly ordered list, a hierarchy of headings I can't miss. When you go through life without a care, the time will come you won't know where to go. The schedule will know, the notes will tell you so. Now you can write your intro.
Wow, intro. Okay, let's see. First sentence should probably start with the. The always sounds like you know what you're talking about. Okay, wait, what's my topic?
Every project needs a plan, so you can conquer what's ahead. And you gotta go through it with a fine-tooth comb, or the unthinkable might happen instead. 'Cause in a page, your plans can
writer needs a brain, and it matters what's inside.
But if your brain doesn't want to work, or you want to go berserk, do you swallow your pride?
You still have skill. Just take your time.
I have a topic that can't lose. This is as simple as tying a pair of shoes when you're flying high.
But your fuel is low. You take a break.
Have a snack and then you come right back again. How can I finish what I start?
I'm gonna finish what I
Finish
started.
what you start.
What if I fall apart?
You gotta think positive, and you will be just fine. And you'll get to the finish.
Get to the finish line.
I'll read the headline when I finally handed it. I will meet my deadline even if my head starts to spin. Take a straight week of sleepless nights, 3 through 7 family fights.
Eat a box of bagel bites, maybe 2.
We'll see a friendly face among the crowd.
Find your inspiration from a clock on the wall.
Down the hall and spread your arms and fall.
Have the courage to hit the ground, have the guts to turn around and see what's on the other side of you. And I will be there too.
The end of the line.
Bend in the road, yes, it's do you carry a load.
You will be
I'm standing right behind, just in case, even if it takes a bit of time, a bit of brains, and a whole lot more. You can explain, you can explain. A bit of strength, a little pain, and a whole lot more. You can explain.
There's a whole lot more that you can explain. Amelia Earhart was determined. She was determined to fly around the world, but before she took off on her last journey, she left behind communication tools and navigation instruments to make space for extra fuel. She had to get there. She had to do it. The fuel was more important. Something important always feels bigger. Especially if you think it's bigger than you.
And welcome back, feline fans. Another strong rally from number 17. Folks, we are in a dead heat, and this rubber game will determine which team will bring home the bacon. The service judge looks like he's having a little snack. Better be paying attention there, sport. That Go-Gurt could probably wait. Ooh, number 11 with the follow-through. She's on fire. Okay, match point. This one's for all the tamales. Here's the serve. Returned. A drive from the Bears, and bang! A full smash from number 17, Point Felines. 21, fly, little birdie, fly. What?
Little birdie.
What?
I'm gonna start calling you that.
That's what it's called, Jordan. It's badminton. It's called a birdie.
I know.
You are so weird.
I know.
Hey, man, great game. Awesome footwork, Cass.
Thanks, bro.
Hey, how come you never talk about my footwork? I'm just kidding, man. Wheelchair jokes, am I right? Hey, Jay.
Hi, Scoot. Looking pretty good on that volley.
Thanks. Hey, where's the nerd?
I'm right here.
No, he means
SpongeBob hater.
Avery.
Ah, yes. Tragic.
Right?
She's probably sitting with Brenny and his dad.
Who's also my dad.
Sorry.
Sitting with who?
Oh, Brent?
My brother, dude. He comes to like every game.
Dude, you have a brother?
Dude, yeah. He's like brown hair about this tall.
Definitely taller than me, right? Cause I'm seated.
Wheelchair jokes.
Dude, I had no idea. He must be a big fan of yours to come to all our games.
I don't know if he's a fan of mine, period.
Do you want me to find Aves for you? So you could say hi to her and Brent?
That's okay. I'll text her later. I'm gonna go get a Capri Sun, Surfer Cooler.
Oh, what now?
Cassidy Louise, please do not tell me you have never partaken in such bliss.
Sounds disgusting. Also, if you call me that again, I will put twigs in your wheels.
Crunchy. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy that delicious beverage and then finish that stupid essay. Still barely started and it's due pretty soon.
Jesus, don't remind me.
Better get cracking, little birdie. See you guys.
Text her? Dude, you got her number?
Yeah, I mean, I still have it from, scheduling, for the pod.
You are the goat.
It's not like that.
Oh, sure. Not at all.
Looks like there was a flaw in our grand plan.
What plan? Tell me, I want to know. What's the plan? Where are we going?
Oh, just... never mind.
Why doesn't anyone want to tell me anything interesting?
Wait, what do you mean?
I mean, you don't want to share whatever diabolical scheme you were just talking about, and Marsh has her secrets.
Secrets?
It's Thursday. I gotta go.
What?
That's what she says. I just never know where she's going. I always ask, but she just...
Is it at the same time?
What do you mean?
When she has to go, is it at a certain time? Like, it's not just the day, it's the time.
Sounds like you have a theory.
Maybe.
She looks at her clock, so I guess, yeah.
Art class?
If this is art class, she's painting with nails on a chalkboard.
Huh?
But she always looks super stressed out when she goes.
Oh. Maybe it's an appointment.
Really? What kind of appointment happens every week?
I think it might be a therapist. You know, a shrink.
Oh. Oh, gosh, I mean, that makes sense, but why wouldn't she tell me about that?
Well, it's not always easy to talk about.
I thought we were close, that's all.
You are. Sometimes it's even harder to tell someone something when they're close.
Remember when you told Mom
You gotta be more specific, dude.
that you were my sibling now?
Oh, yeah, that.
Remember when she freaked out and said, I would have been more than okay if you switched it up instead. I wouldn't be losing my head.
It's not how it works, Mom.
Would have been just fine if down the line I get to call
My little
you.
man, or my little lady.
And it breaks my heart.
Oh, Mom, don't start.
And then you said, you can always find something to say to be more than okay.
When you feel something new, you always leave something behind you. You can't lose the downstairs ceiling and keep the upstairs floor. Can't keep your foot in the door.
She said,
Last Thursday you were one thing, today you're something new. I can't keep up with you.
That was rough. Do you remember what I
yeah,
said?
you said, call me little kid or little baby.
Call me your favorite child.
That one just rolls right off the tongue. It's
Not that hard.
I'm still a part of you.
Yeah, sweet. And then she said,
I shouldn't have named you Jordan. I knew nothing good would come from such ambiguity.
Oh my god, did she really say that? Oh, Butterfingers.
Yep.
My little ambiguity.
She couldn't find the words. She crashed and burned. To her, neither would never survive. Her mind was made up.
But she learned.
She did, eventually.
You know, I'm just worried, and I can imagine how you'll navigate.
You just can't relate. Sure, there's moments ahead that will fill me with dread, but I need to be this, or I'll feel like I'm dead.
Jordan, okay?
I'll get used to they, no matter what I'm called. I'll come running to you, you'll know just what to do, no matter how many times I fall.
And If I'm a them, Mom, I'm still the leaf on your stem, Mom.
You'll see, they will be more than okay. For the record, I would kill to have a name like Jordan.
That's sweet. But to be fair, I think you'd settle for like Periwinkle at this point.
Fair.
Hey, you should just talk to her.
Butterfingers?
Harriet. Just ask her. And, maybe like on a Saturday or a Monday.
Why those days?
'Cause they aren't Thursday.
Oh, right. Wow. Hey, what's today?
Not Thursday.
Right. I'm gonna go run ahead and FaceTime her, like, right now.
Good luck, little birdie.
I hate you. I love you, but I hate you. Oh, and thanks.
Is this really 911, or is it like that time when you texted me 911 because the ice cream place had that wild fang flavor and you lost your mind? 911, 911, 911, 911. This better be good.
So he says, "Hey, nerd, thanks for coming on the pod. I had a lot of fun.
What? Is there something wrong with...
Maybe we should do it again."
Like he wants you to be on another episode?
Well, that's what I thought. So I said, "That sounds fun. What should we discuss this time?"
Are you doing like a you voice? Because that's pretty good. I think it's good dramatization.
Shut up. So he says, "Well, we could discuss our relationship, but over ice cream, and with no mics or theme songs."
Oof.
So I said, "Oh."
Just oh?
I don't know.
Brutal.
Stop. I didn't know what to say. So then he said, okay, we can keep the theme song."
Nicely done, Scoot.
So I said, "I'm not sure we should do that, outside of the podcast."
Man, poor guy.
And then he says, "It's the wheelchair, right? I knew it. That's why you don't want to roll with me. Get it? Roll."
Oh no.
And of course I said, "No, it's not that at all. I just can't. I'm sorry." And he says, "Yep, I get it. Sometimes I tell the wheelchair joke. Sometimes I am the wheelchair joke. See you around, Avery."
Ouch, he called you Avery.
I know.
Man. And I guess you really can't tell him about Brent, because Brent would expire.
Yeah,
But honestly, Aves, I don't know how Brent would feel about you saying no to Scooter only because of him.
Well, I'm not.
And I think Brent would be more than okay with it. I mean, if you wanted to go out with him, he loves you,
Well, just because Scooter likes me doesn't mean he can't be into guys, too.
Well, sure, but that doesn't really matter.
Well, how can it not matter if there's just even a remote possibility?
It doesn't matter that it's possible. You like who you like. Nothing else matters. You can't help that.
I know.
Yeah. So if you like each other, that's what matters. I think Brent would understand.
We don't like each other.
Oh, come on. I heard that podcast. You guys were cute.
He likes me. I like someone else.
What?
There's another text I typed but never sent.
Well, what did it say?
They don't even know, and I don't even know how to tell them.
You mean Scooter and Brent don't know?
No, they don't know. The person
Whoa, wait a minute. How can you like someone and not tell me? I thought we were... Oh.
Yeah.
Them.
Yeah.
I never actually heard you say it.
What, that I like you? Oh my god, I just said it.
No, my adjectives. Well, when I was in that meeting with Stevens, she called them my adjectives.
Oh god, that train wreck.
Yeah. I just never heard you say them before.
Oh.
Because...
Why would I ever use it when it's just
you and me? It sounds nice when you say it.
It sounds nice, period. I use it all the time when you're not around.
I know.
I make sure everyone else does too.
Really?
Yeah, sometimes people get careless.
Hey, thanks.
I'm sorry.
Wait, for what?
I should have told you.
You just did.
I don't know what I am.
Huh?
I don't know. I mean, I like you, so what am I?
Well, sophomore class president for one.
What?
Hell of a bowler.
That's not what I mean.
I know. Hey, let me show you something.
What? Whoa, what is that? Is that
A chimera butterfly.
It looks...
Wrong?
No, not wrong, just weird.
It's called a bilateral gynandromorph.
Okay, looks and sounds weird.
Well, it's half male and half female, but because the male and the female of the species look totally different, it's literally split down the middle.
Whoa.
It happens to 1 out of every 10,000, which sounds like it's really rare, but when you consider the fact that there's like trillions of butterflies, there's a whole lot of these weirdos. It looks like it's two different things, but it takes to the sky on its one pair of wings. It knows what to do, doesn't have to pretend, never asks itself why. Am I this kind of butterfly?
So you're saying I'm a weirdo?
Well, yeah, but not because you like a them, because you like me specifically. Only a weirdo would.
Well, that's dumb, because you're amazing.
The scientist that talks about it in the article calls it a condition.
Like a disease or something?
I guess. It kind of annoys me because I don't think it's that.
Yeah, definitely not. Anomaly?
Better. You always make it better. If you have trouble figuring out, you don't know what you are, and you try to find out, don't look at the wings on the screen. Look at what lives in between.
Wow, wait, look at this one.
Oh, that one's my favorite.
It's wings. One of them is almost twice as big as the other.
I know, it's amazing.
But how does it even fly, having to drag that other wing around? Must be so heavy.
It finds a way. It's like some of us have a harder time getting off the ground and have to carry more, but once we find our wings, there's no stopping us.
Like Scooter.
Yeah, and just like Scooter, it finds a way to fly. And so will Brent. It'll just take a little longer.
I hate making people sad.
There's a way to avoid that.
How?
Don't ever have anything to do with people. There's no perfect version of us. It's not in the mirror. It couldn't be clearer. We shed our cocoons every night. We paint our colors so bright that they burn. It's not built in our genes. Something that lives in between. Something that lives in between. When you're here, I forget all my pain. You know things I could never explain. All that swirling around in my brain goes away when you smile. And I rest for a while. You're so right, like that butterfly. So. What the hell was that? My brother.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah, positive.
Is he okay?
I mean, that depends on your definition of okay. I mean, is he physically unharmed? Likely. Is he emotionally and mentally scarred? Also likely.
Help me! Oh, please be canceled, please be canceled, please be canceled. At least postpone, please, 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 please.
Listen up, little kittens. Oftentimes, when all you need's a little meow-tivation to make sure all your work's complete. You feel a most peculiar thing. Your thoughts turn into balls of string. Your quill goes dry until you cry from lack of inspiration. When the creative muse has blown a fuse, just shut up and write. When every voice is telling you to hit that snooze, just shut up and write. When you're standing in the rain and you see an aeroplane and it's holding up a sign that it's dragging right behind, and the sign says you can't do it and you think you can't get through it, you hold up a bigger sign that says, yes I can. 'Cause when the internet is down and your password can't be found, just shut up and write. When you're at your wit's end and you're looking for a friendly face, now let me make it clear, just look right in the mirror, 'cause everything you need's inside. So back up, clean this muck up, get your luck up, shut the and write. Take it away. Yeah, show them how it's done. Yeah, do that again. Yeah. One more time. Do that thing again. No, not that one. Yeah, that one. 'Cause when your printer's out of ink and your brains don't wanna think, just meow, 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 meow. When you're feeling not so sure 'cause you're full of insecurity, when you're sinking in the sand and you're reaching out your hand, let your left hand grasp your right and back up. Clean this doggone muck up. Get your luck up. Come on and pluck up. Back the truck up. Beat the suck up. Baby, shut up and write. Just a reminder, it's due tomorrow. Turn it off.
Sorry.
We'll edit it later. Yeah, it's the red one. No, not that one. Does that look like red to you? It's
Wow. That was helpful, so helpful.
God. Well, that woman's gonna have a brain aneurysm one day.
What do you want?
Oh, Sylvia wanted to know if a snack would help.
No.
Cold beverage. Wormhole.
Maybe. Is your hip attachment gone?
Oh, she went home to call Brent and apologize for being awesome.
What?
You know, 'cause Brent loves Scooter and Scooter loves her and
Loves you, yeah, I get it. Love quadrangle.
Wait, how did you,
Hey, was that the thing you wanted to tell me? 'Cause, like, I already knew. Mega obvious.
I'm gonna go see if she needs help in, the kitchen.
Yeah, you do that, buddy. Hey, are you even, like, into
What?
Averys? I never really asked.
Just the one.
That's cute. That's really cute.
Shut up.
Hey, there she is. What she didn't pick up earlier.
Oh, right on cue.
Hey, stranger. Where you been? Sorry about what? You don't have to ask me that. I know you care. But hey, I actually want to ask you something. Oh, right, okay. I I guess I just... You know what? Never mind. Oh, okay. Okay. Sometimes on Thursdays, you... Wow. I mean, that's cool, right? Therapy's good. Sorry, I mean, is it because you don't, you know? Oh, you haven't always been... You mean there's a voice in there, Marsh? Well, I'm certainly glad I know you now. And hey, you are definitely not a freak, and it's good that you have to go to therapy. It can help with this kind of stuff. You know, even if it feels bad sometimes, even if it does, you know, things aren't always the worst. Bad things aren't always bad. Sometimes it... I'm butchering it, aren't I? Oh, here, let me find it. Ah, here it is. Let's see. Here it is. It's when Miss Mandi says to Jem, things are never as bad as they seem. Hey, Marsh? Marsh?
Hey, are you okay? Sorry, that's a stupid question.
I don't know if I can do this.
Do what?
All of it. Any of it.
Listen, I want you to read this.
The whole thing?
No, I mean, sure if you want to, but right now just this part right here.
Things are never as bad as they seem. Yes, they are.
Read it again.
I can't.
Yes, you can. I'm here.
Things are never as bad as they seem.
Things are never as bad as they seem.
Things are never as bad as they seem. Thanks. Did she ever read it?
Who?
The famous one. Because maybe if she had, she would have known.
Known what?
But things are never as bad as they seem. And maybe that could have helped.
Yeah. Maybe. Harper Lee was only 11 when Lady Lindy disappeared, though. She was pretty good at writing, but probably not that good. It wasn't published until 1960.
Who's Lady Lindy?
Oh, that was Amelia's nickname. People called her that because they said she was like the female Charles Lindbergh.
They should have called him Gentleman Mealy.
Yeah, definitely. Although, I do think Lady Lindy has a nice ring to it.
It does.
If you just, dismiss the sexism.
Yeah.
Hey, I gotta go. I want you to promise me something.
Anything.
Promise me you'll remember, no matter what happens.
Remember what?
That things are never as bad as they seem.
Roger that, Earhart. Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? What happened to her? Where is she?
Where's who? Who, honey? Harriet? Sweetie, talk to me! Talk to me! Talk to me!
Dude, where'd you go? Talk to me.
Things are never as bad as they seem.
Are you okay? Wait. Dude, did you just...
Hi.
Dude, all I had to do was read to you from this stupid book?
Sometimes, an aircraft can experience a stall. It's a condition in which the angle of attack is too great, and the air no longer flows easily over the airfoil. That's it. Planes are much simpler than people. When a person stalls, it's because they think that when they finally say what they're stalling about, the angle of attack will turn towards them. But no matter how much you stall, whatever you had to say will always be back.
I drove a tank in the army. A tank. How could I have driven a tank and I can't figure out what part A fits into part C?
Sometimes it doesn't fit the way you think it does.
Well, that's not going to help me at all.
Probably not.
Now I think I need a wrench. Brent, could you go fetch it?
I don't know where...
Oh, it's in the basement. I'll go get it.
Do you know which one it is? It's the one...
Of course I know what a wrench is, Dad.
Okay, sweetie. Now, where did I put the... What the hell did I do with part?
Honey, did you look at the instructions?
Good luck. I think they've run out of fuel and crashed into the ocean.
Cassidy Louise!
Ooh, someone's in trouble. Hey, Dad, can I talk to you about something?
Oh, could you grab that? I've got wood glue on my hands.
Sure. Oh, hey. Yeah, no, it's me. Hey, slow down. What?
Why do you always have to do this?
Girls will be girls.
Hey, why don't I give you a call back? Wait, hang on a second.
We need the instructions.
Relax, Mom. Just unfold them and read them. They're paper.
Ames, stop.
We don't know which pages are which.
They have numbers on them.
Because I know that you're in love with Scooter and have loved him for the longest time, and I didn't want you to think...
No!
What? What do you mean? Are you okay?
No, I'm not. That is disgusting.
Brenny, what's wrong?
My name isn't Brenny. It's Brent.
Hey, let's...
No! I would never have feelings for someone who wasn't her. How could you say something like that? Don't ever call here again. Ever!
Did you figure out how to put part A with part B?
C.
What?
It was part C.
Way to go, Aves.
I need the phone line! Hang that shit up right now! I said now!
You always make it better. When you go through life and you try to help, you always think you're doing the best you can. You find you're running out of time.
I'm the front page, the headline. Here I go, I'm handing it in. Met the dreaded deadline, even though my head's still spinning. Found my inspiration from a page in a book.
I turned to look, spread my arms and dared to fall. It took courage to hit the ground and took guts to turn around and see what's on the other side of me. But it set me free.
The end of the line. Bend in the road, the day has arrived. I thought I'd explode. I am fine. Just a little tattered. This is all that mattered. You were right behind. You were just in time to be there for me. bit of strength, a little pain, and a whole lot more I can't explain.
Hey, 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 it's the podcast song. The blah, blah, blah. I'm the wheelchair guy. Someday everyone is gonna die. And if for some reason you're still listening to this, 'cause I don't even care.
Buzzkill.
Sorry, just hasn't been the greatest day.
My man, what even is a day? At some point, we went to bed, and suddenly our eyes opened, and just 'cause the sun was out, we decided it's another day? Space-time is where it's at, my cosmic brother.
Alright then, folks, my guest today is Sal. What is Sal short for, my dude?
Salamander.
Really?
It's only my name if it's really mine.
Alright then, my guest today is the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Salamander.
Hey man, first names only. No need to bring the feds into this.
Right, well, I'm glad you're here. It's only taken me literally months to try to get you here. That and a series of bribes.
What can I say? I'm in high demand. So, tell me, what's with the sad song?
Oh, just been a rough few days trying to finish the essay. Now, before we get into what you're here to talk about, which is one of my favorite things in the entire world...
Mine too, my man. Mine too. What essay?
What essay? You can't be serious.
Must have, vacated my cranial tent? Remind me.
The essay, man. It's only the thing everyone has been freaking out about for weeks. I handed mine in yesterday, just in time.
Just in time. Hell of a phrase. Yeah, I seem to remember something about it now. Guess I should start on that when I, have time.
Start? You didn't hand it in?
Negatory.
You know it's like an entire letter grade for the whole year.
Yeah, intense, man.
And you're just...
I think I'll be alright. Maybe the cosmic forces will help me figure things out, Hey, maybe they can help you too.
Help me with what?
Your romantic conundrum?
I don't have a romantic conundrum.
Whatever you say, stud.
I'm a busy man. I don't have time for heartbreak.
Don't have time. There it is again. None of us can truly possess... What is time, my dude?
I don't know, but it sure moves in a linear fashion.
Ah, dude, you've been bamboozled by existence itself. Are you here? It isn't as clear as you think. Are we real? It isn't determined by the way that we feel. Today you're less than okay. Clocks keep on ticking by. No one knows why.
That's pretty vague, dude.
My brother, all I'm saying is, when you're under the gun, who's pulling the trigger when your essay is done? Isn't there something much, much bigger? What are you doing it for? Trust me, there's so much more than just a paper to write, a word count to meet. There's a stranger on the street who's got a purpose, a story, a lifetime that you're gonna lose if you don't hit that snooze.
So you're saying I shouldn't do things I'm supposed to do? Instead I should just pretend that there's no consequences and find a rando to befriend?
Hey man, the what ifs we fear most in life aren't as bad as staying in the rat race with no end in sight, my friend.
So just don't do the assignment, don't be upset about a girl, don't wait for things to get better?
Waiting is the problem, dude. Have you ever just had a really difficult week and you knew the next one would be better?
Like every week.
Then when the next one comes, do you look around, smell the cactus, feel the vibes, enjoy it?
Smell the what?
Exactly, man. You think, oh man, next week is gonna be so hard.
Oh.
The thing you're looking forward to is never as good, and for some reason, we're always bracing for the next alarm, waiting till we're far from harm, the next chime of the clock to tell us what to do. All we want is to make it through.
Just hurry up and wait for the next and the next and the next mistake.
How many days have faded? Well, all you've done is waited for the last goodbye or the final bend.
The last time you'll ever see a friend.
Brother, in the end, when you're drowning in all the blues, you gotta hit that snooze.
I'm just trying to survive, man.
I mean, sure, but is the time spent worrying about it gonna make a difference?
What does it mean to spend time?
Now you're getting it! I have a possible theory of time, and here's how it goes.
It's something that no one knows, and you can't get it back.
So change your angle of attack. It'll work every time. You'll decipher the message and be fine. Before you know it, you're already gone.
Ah, I see what you did there.
So don't stay up till dawn as your face turns green, stuck in the spaces that live in between, 'cause you've got nothing.
Oh, that's encouraging.
Absolutely nothing. You're nothing, nothing, nothing. You got nothing, nothing.
Okay, it's kind of starting to hurt my feelings now.
Brother, you've got nothing but time.
Oh, I see what you did there, because you said we've got nothing. But you meant nothing but time.
We've got nothing.
But, okay, 1, 2, 3, but
time.
Green residence, may I ask who's calling?
Hi.
Brenny? Oh, sorry, I mean,
It's okay. I like it when you call me that.
are you sure?
Yeah. It sounds nice when you say it.
I'll call you back.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be. It wasn't even your fault. I'm sorry for freaking out.
What happened?
General mayhem. Accidental speakerphone.
Oh. Oh my god. Brenny, I am so sorry. I messed everything up.
Hey, no, don't cry. It's okay.
I missed the deadline.
What?
The deadline for the essay. My dad's gonna kill me.
Oh my god.
Hey, don't worry. I'll figure something out. I'll make it work. I always do.
Hey, you don't have to do everything yourself, you know?
What?
Like, sometimes someone can help you for a change. You know, I think I'm missing my deadline too.
Oh no, you didn't hand it in? Is it my fault? Oh my god, is my...
No, not that one. I think I have to come out to Dad.
Oh. You mean your dad?
Yeah.
You don't have to rush, you know, Rennie. It's
I
gonna
know.
be...
But there's a difference between taking your time and stalling.
I guess.
Talk to you later, Aves. I love you.
Love you too, Brenny. Always.
How do you speak when you just can't find the words? How do you tell the truths unheard of. Someone tell me how to get it.
Hey,
Hey,
you okay?
sure.
Hey, is it a coincidence? Her calling you that?
What?
Brenny?
Oh, that's a funny story. Oh, well, when we first met in middle school, for some reason I just introduced myself that way. I don't know why. I just misspoke. I mean, who says their own name wrong? But she said, Brenny. I like that. And there's no changing Abe's mind.
You didn't say it wrong.
What?
Leave some for Brenny.
What?
Every time I'd get a tangerine or something and Dad would cut it up for me, or they gave me, I don't know, a pack of toy soldiers, I'd say, leave some for Brenny.
You called me that?
Yeah, we were really little.
Wow. I guess it was in the back of my mind. I can't believe I forgot.
It was a long time ago. You know, at first I thought, why wouldn't he tell me?
Tell you what?
About Scooter?
Oh.
I thought, why would he tell her I'm his sister? And then I realized, she's the one who calls you Brenny now.
I was lucky to have you, Cassie. Still am.
I guess. I'll see you later, okay?
I think it's time.
Time for what?
For Brenny to grow up.
Today?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Not okay. Okay. Stand up. Oh, I already did that. Open the door. Go into the hallway. Go into the kitchen. Come out to Dad. Open the door. Go into the hallway. Go into the kitchen. Come out to Dad. Go into the kitchen. Come out.
What's in the kitchen?
Food and plates.
Yes. That's true. Lots of plates. I'm heading there myself to put a sandwich on one of them.
Oh, okay. Me too.
Son, you doing all right?
Yeah. No.
Want to talk to your old dad about it? You know, in the service, I always helped my buddies out when they were having a hard time.
Oh.
Is it girl trouble?
Oh, God, no.
Cause I can...
I wasn't talking about the painting.
What?
When you came in that one day, and I was working on my essay, and... Oh, never mind. Dad, I can't have girl trouble.
What do you mean?
I mean, I don't like bad girls. No, I mean, girls that I don't... Like, it's gay. I'm gay. I know it's not what you want.
Don't!
Okay.
Whatever you need, I'll be here for you. I'll help you get through it.
Get through it?
Sometimes we all have questions, thoughts we don't know how to deal with. I don't want you to feel like you're alone.
But Dad, I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to get through. It's not a thought. It's me. It's my whole world. It's always been.
You've always felt this way.
Only as long as I could feel anything.
You know what I learned in the army, son? Do you remember the stories I told you?
Yeah, you told me about having to do difficult things.
I did. And difficult things take courage. The thing is, it's not always so obvious who has it. See, the people who have it are the ones that go into enemy territory, but not to destroy, to try to help. Son, I know I can sometimes feel like the enemy.
Oh, no, Dad, you're not.
It's okay. I know. Thank you, son. Thank you for having the courage, not just to tell me, but to help me understand.
I'm sorry. I waited so long. It always felt like the wrong time.
We're always waiting for the perfect time. We're always waiting for the clock to chime. The next sounding alarm to tell us what to do. But son, you'll make it through. And I am proud of you.
How many days have faded while all I've done is waited for her to say my name just one more time and tell me that she's fine. I think I finally understand what she wanted me to learn. I think I know what really happened to her.
How do you know it? I thought she vanished.
I can see the markings where her feet have been. I can place my soles on that same road again. I can run, I can go. I won't fear, 'cause she's always been here. I'm not afraid of getting lost. Sooner or later, our paths will have crossed. I am more than okay. I am fine. I just know. And so will everyone else.
What do you mean?
I'm going to do the oral presentation.
Whoa. Do you think you're ready?
I have to do it. People have to know what really happened. I just hope I know what to say.
If there's anyone who can find the words, it's you. You're the bravest person I've ever met.
You've never met her. Amelia Earhart was born in 1897 in Atchison, Kansas. She saw her first airplane when she was 10 at the Iowa State Fair in Des Moines.
When I can't read the map you show me, when I can't find the light you shine, you took the first step into darkness and saved me a trip through time. You are here, you are everywhere to me. You are gone, I can finally set you free.
In conclusion, what really happened to Amelia Earhart has been a mystery for a very long time, but I'm here today to reveal the truth. What really happened to Amelia Earhart is that she worked as a nurse during World War I to tend to wounded soldiers. What really happened is she was the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic. What really happened is she became the greatest aviator in history. What really happened is that on her last flight, her distress calls were ignored. She never got to see how important she was, how much she would mean to so many people.
how much she mattered. Not because she's gone, but because she was here. Thank you.
Even if trouble comes ahead, even if my words turn to lead, even if gravity happens instead, you'll be with me till dawn, even though you're long, long gone.
Things are never as bad as they seem, even when you're just a dream. My way is clear, 'cause you are here. My way is clear, 'cause you are here.
How do we tell somebody else's story if we're not in someone else's head? How do we know that we won't mess it up instead? When will we be able to express the absolute mess that goes on in our brains?
How can we explain and stand up and be heard when we cannot find the words? And even when you figure out the perfect way to fly on your transatlantic ride, there may not be the fuel inside, but you have to roll. When you find the words, someone has to listen, someone has to hear you. So tell someone who's near you everything you wanted them to know. And I feel like enough inside, but you still have to know. I feel like enough